There's four things that you can do every single time you get a gig to ensure that you never get that gig again. There's four things that you see DJs do over and over and over again, and they'll get a booking, and then the promoter never books them again. And if you make this mistake, you may never know why you didn't get the booking again. The promoter will never say this to you, but it's killed you stone dead in the water. Do any one of these, and you're dead in the water. So this is the training that was done as part of my Momentum program back in 2021. This was a paid training, but I'm giving it to you because I want you to do well. We've moved on to new trainings, and so I'm releasing all of these trainings for free on my YouTube. So like, subscribe, and let's get into the training.
One that I've seen DJs make this mistake before, and I've just thought quietly to myself, you're after doing yourself out of a gig there, making friends with everybody. Like if you go to a club and you're booked for a club in Manchester, Liverpool, Bristol, whatever, when you go to the venue, don't forget that each little club is like a little ecosystem. You don't it's not about like making friends with the promoter and having him like you and doing the same with the resident DJs. Don't forget the bouncer on the door on the way in, the bar lady, the girl at the cloakroom, could be his girlfriend, could be his. So don't be a dick. It should go without saying, but just be really friendly. And like a club is quite often like a little ecosystem. They'll sit down and have drinks after they close up, and you might get booked and be lovely to the promoter, and they could be chatting about you after, and the bar lady be like, he's a dick. He was a dick. He came up. He was a little cocky bastard. And straight away, the promoter just be like, fuck it. We won't book him again. And it was just that simple, just because you were rude to the bar lady. It's only a small thing, but it's worth noting. It's just more a mindset when you go into a venue. Just be cool, make friends. And then the fourth one for during is we want to avoid bumps in the road. And that's just a continuation really on don't be a dick. But there's a couple of things that I've seen artists lose gigs for, and it's the type of thing that you never find out. You never find out you didn't get booked again for this reason. But it's like, let's say, just if you're unprofessional, so being unprofessional. And if you can't read my writing, don't worry, I've got a module coming with all this week, which is readable. Being unprofessional, so like being rude, being too drunk, being late, shit like that, just the basic stuff. Okay, we won't spend too much time on that because it's rude, late. You know the jazz. But then the other hidden thing that people don't think about is if you're bringing guests, quite often you might bring 2 or 3 friends. They have to be as professional as you if you're bringing them in as guests, and they're coming in the side door with you and they're in the booth with you. Because if they're rude, or if they're in a cat hole, or if they're drunk, or if you get judged on that. Now you might not, but you might. So it's about guests. Just letting any guests that come with you, just make sure they don't take the piss again. And that guests one is one that I have seen so many artists lose gigs for, but they don't know they've lost the gig. You'll be in the back office just chatting, and you know it'll come up about how one of the DJ's guests was just on cat, or he spilled drinks into the decks, or he robbed something, and it's just, well, that DJ will never be booked again. Obvious, should seem obvious, but and yeah, taking the piss with two things. There's loads of things you could take the piss with, but guest list, and drinks. Now, if you're playing a decent club, you should be getting some guest list, and you should be getting some drinks. You should be getting enough drinks so that you, the DJ, aren't buying drinks. I've seen so many DJs lose gigs over this, and again, they never get told this is why they don't get booked again, because maybe it's a small, like if you get booked for a promoter in a decent club in Manchester, usually it's a guy like yourself that has another job, and breaking even is a tough thing to do. So if you're sending over a guest list with 20, 30, 40 names, which happens, that promoter will not want to be booking you again. Send over 5 and you'll be fine. Sending over huge ones, that's taking the piss. Also, drinks. If you're getting out enough drinks just for yourself, fine. But I've seen DJs get maybe 10 beers and then their mates of them all drank in 15 minutes and they're chasing the promoter for more and more and more. Just be wary of that. Those are small little side ones that we won't go too deep on, but very important.
Hey, thanks for watching my video. If you've made it this far, please do me a favor. Like, subscribe so you can get all the future content, and let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. But more importantly, if you're a DJ that wants to get more bookings, if you want to lock in better clubs, better festivals, and more of them, I want to give you the system that we use to do this with DJs. I want to give you the full blueprint, all the training to run you through it, and any of the tools and templates that you need. There's a link in the description down below where you can go and get it now for free. Go help yourself. Let me help you. Let's get you booked together. The link is below. Did I mention like and subscribe? Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.